Let metamorphosis take place in your life. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid of metamorphosis. Don't be afraid of evolution. Don't be afraid of change, man. When you're walking the journey to truth, and we all know that truth personified is Yeshua HaMashiach, also known as Jesus the Christ. When you're walking on a path to Jesus, when you're walking on a path to truth, when you're walking on a path with Jesus, and when you're walking on Jesus, because he is the way, the truth is the way, which lets you know that there's different levels of truth. You have the truth that you're pursuing, the truth that you're walking on, which is the path, then the truth that you're walking to, which is the destination, which is eternity. Truth is eternal, it's forever. But anyway, don't be afraid of metamorphosis. Don't be afraid of change, because it's going to come. Change is inevitable. Even if you're walking on the path of deception, you're going to change. Your body's going to change. You know what I mean? So here's the thing. The metamorphosis that occurs when you are walking towards truth there's again, evolution, there's a growth, there's a progress that's happening in your inner man. I was just talking to my homie about this the other day. It's almost as if there is a death that occurs to the old self, and what's brought forth is an emergence of the new creature. There's a scripture in the word that says, old things have passed away, and behold, all things become new. Okay, so when you're walking towards truth, truth renews, truth restores. Truth, when it comes to God, he always quickens you. He always places you back into a place of perfection. Okay, truth is synonymous with goodness. Goodness is synonymous with perfection. Perfection is synonymous to God. God is synonymous to life. Life is synonymous to love. You know what I mean? So that all of that is good. All of that is God. God is love. Follow me, okay? So when you're on your pursuit to that, he places you in that perfection constantly. Even when you get distracted, he places you back in that perfection. And so the more you continuously go forward, you're going to be walking within that perfection, but there's going to be a growth and a progression that's going to take place in your inner man. And what's going to begin to happen is going to begin to express itself outwardly. People are not going to be able to recognize you. You're not going to be able to recognize yourself. And if you're not careful, you'll be scared of the change and you'll run away. Some people purposely hide themselves from light and love and truth and God because they're scared of the change. They don't recognize themselves. And they become an enemy to change. They become an enemy to the metamorphosis. When Adam and Eve sinned against God, they tried to hide themselves from the accountability of God. God asked Adam, where are you? God knows everything. He knew where Adam was, but there was an accountability that he wanted to spark within Adam. Okay. But Adam said, we seen you and we hid ourselves. We seen you and we wanted to hide from the accountability. So you see the deception in that. You feel me? Because he was scared of love and light. He was scared. He became afraid. He started viewing love, light, goodness in the wrong perspective. Okay. He partook in deception. He partook in sin. He partook in something that was not good. And so that was the perspective he took of light. And that's another deep nugget in itself, but we're going to stay on track. What I'm talking about here is the metamorphosis that occurs when walking on the path to truth. The metamorphosis that occurs when you're continuing on in life. The metamorphosis and transformation that occurs when you're walking towards the things that you know God placed inside of you. He placed desire inside of you. He placed hope inside of you. He's placed purpose inside of you. He placed a vision inside of you. Okay, your duty is to manifest these things on planet Earth. Manifest these seeds within the universe. And what's going to happen, which is inevitable and a promise to you, is there's going to be a transformation that occurs. Do not be scared of the transformation. Actually, I admonish you to walk towards the transformation. Ask for the transformation. Love the transformation. Look for it and expect the transformation, because you can't move forward when you stand still. It don't work. You know what I mean? There's a person that God is shaping you to be. There's a person in you that's emerging itself to be the person that you're praying for, to be the thing that you're praying for, the state that you're desiring to be in. Well, it takes a transformation in you to receive those things, because if the old you was to receive the things that you're praying for, you would not be able to maintain it. You would not be able to sustain it. You will not be able to appreciate it. So it takes an emergence, a newness of you to be who God has called you to be. Don't be scared of it. Love, peace, prosperity to everybody under the sound of my voice. Peace to you in the name of Yeshua HaMashiach, also known as Jesus the Christ. Love.